Welcome to Smack Talk. As of the making of this video, SummerSlam is but a mere 7 hours away, and I'll be covering that tomorrow. So again, just a quick highlight recap. I don't always have something to say about every little thing that occurs on a show. LA Knight comes out, with Sheamus, and he defeated him. He called him a pasty, cross-eyed nitwit, or nimwit, or something. Can't remember what he called him, but it was kind of funny. And I enjoyed this. There was a nice little botchy botch that went on there, a botch on the top rope. And then he went back, and then I don't know if the second time when they tumbled out, if that was a botch or not, but the first one, oops. And it happens. It shows you that shit like that can happen. But at least, it wasn't Ridge Holland breaking Big E's neck, or Johnny Gargano, or injuring, Prince Pretty there. No, that's Tyler Breeze. Elton Prince. That's his name. It helps if I had crib notes, but I don't. I gotta remember everything off the top of my head, which is not functioning properly. Anyhow, I'm really curious to see where this is going to go in the future, as always, especially considering the fact that apparently LA Knight is not so good at the behind-the-scenes locker room politics. Not too sure exactly what that means, either which way. I love these two. It was good. And then the Brawling Brutes came out to face the OC, which I adore. I was starting to really get into it. And then the Street Profits dashing in some suits, a la Bobby Lashley, Ric Flair, Cody Rhodes style, came out and attacked the two groups, the Brawling Brutes and the OC. I wonder if that's a heel move, but everybody was chanting Bobby. It's going to be interesting to see if we get Cedric Alexander and maybe... Oh my God. I'm so excited I can't remember his name, but I remembered Cedric Alexander. The other guy. The golden era. He went through a golden thing where he was a mama's boy. Shelton Benjamin. Jesus. I know I say this a lot and it's cringy, but I'm excited to see where this is going. I always really enjoyed the Hurt Business. I somehow hope that they're not heel for some reason. I don't know why. I want to see a different spin on that. But when you attack just two groups like that, that's not exactly a face move, is it? Remember, if you give this video a thumbs down, this is what you're going to wake up to in the middle of the night there. You're not waking up to that. Anyways. So that's that. Took a while. I don't remember the other group that Bobby Lashley was associated with. We'll have to see what's going on there. Austin Theory defeats Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes, I got to admit, at first coming out all like weird and shit, kind of drives me nuts when he talks. Kind of like Bianca Belair, with all due respect. But just like Bianca Belair, just really, really good in the ring. He did that move with Austin, and Austin's not a small guy. I mean, he's not Brock Lesnar big, but, still not a tiny guy. And he did that move. What the hell was that? Where he put him off the ropes, Irish whip off the ropes, and then did sort of like a backflip frickin' slam. And I was like, I don't even know if I've ever seen that before. But that just blew me away. And that's all it took for me to be like, you know what? All right, I'm on board. This guy has more to offer than I thought. So yeah. Still don't know what the hell's going on for SummerSlam. Speaking of Austin Theory, is this belt on the... what is going on? And why don't we have a title match? Anyways, same thing with none of the tag team championship. This is essentially the look on my face, minus the pretty teeth and the clear complexion. That's the look on my face going, what? Zelina Vega defeated Io Sky. Pretty decent match. Again, like I said, first couple times I saw Zelina Vega wrestle, I was kind of like, seemed rusty. But she pulls off a few moves in there. Yeah. I can't speak today. Definitely impresses me more than Chelsea Green. But again, like I said before, It's hard to say if she's just playing a role, because you would be surprised sometimes in the ring. Sometimes some superstars can do a lot more than you think, and they're told to dial it back. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way it is. But this was okay. This was all right. I always enjoy watching Io Sky. I really think that someday she's gonna be champion. I think she may have what it takes at some point in the near future to cash in. And if I recall correctly, which I normally don't, I think 100% of women's Money in the Bank cash-ins have been successful. But I could be wrong. Do not quote me on that. I mean, quote me on it. Just don't take my word too seriously on that. Jey Uso defeats Solo Sikoa. That was the main event. And it was good because anytime these two go at it, anything from the bloodline, I'm still very much heavily invested in it. It looked for a moment like he was going to do something to Paul Heyman there in the beginning. And then Jey was trying to get through to him. All that stuff. And I keep forgetting that this is not just tribal combat, as in like there's no rules and it's for the undisputed title. It's also for the tribal chief, for the thingy. You know, the red thing there that I forget what it's called. But that thing that Roman Reigns wears. Jey Uso could end up becoming the trial chief. Wow. The tribal chief. And I don't know what's going to happen if that ends up becoming the case with Jimmy and all that. Like, I'm so confused as to what would that mean if Jey wins, aside from the obvious that he's the champion. Because he's the tribal chief. Are they allowed to call themselves the bloodline? Is Roman Reigns allowed to wear the thing? You know, the thing. I don't know. Let me know down below if you made it this far into the video. Let's try to recap on a few other things that went on the side. There was a little vignette there with Charlotte Flair preparing, saying she's ready. And it kind of used to remind me of 80s, 90s little movie things with like Razor Ramon back in the day, like vignette videos, I think they're called. Or like with Ric Flair, or very few select other people that will get that. She got one, Asuka. Like I said, she could be like a comic book superhero. Oh yeah, Shotzi crashes in on the Grayson Waller effect still. Like, I appreciate him. He drives me nuts, but he's supposed to. Just not a fan. Just, you know, not a fan. And I'm going to say this again, because I've said it a lot. I saw Bebe coming out there in those leather pants. And it's been all over social media in certain places when, especially Reddit, when talking about people shaming her on how she looks, saying that she got bigger. Then I saw pictures of her when she was like in her earlier years, when she used to be the hugging, you know, Bailey. And yeah, you know what? I think she looks great, honestly. I think she looks fantastic. And most of the guys making fun of Bailey and her physical appearance probably only wish they had a girlfriend that looked as good as she does, because she still looks fit. Very fit. I'm just going to end it there. So, as always, I don't think I have anything else to say. No, I do not. Oh, yeah, we saw Bianca Belair training. Again, amazing. One of the best in recent history. What the heck's going on there? I hate that when I just kind of go to, like, scroll, but it plays the video. It's like, I didn't ask you to play it. I'm just so overwhelmed with excitement for SummerSlam. I really think it's going to be like a good show. Overall, this SmackDown as a whole, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it didn't have me like on the edge of my seat like some other shows in recent history have, but it was still good. And in the end, I enjoyed myself. That's really what it comes down to, is I enjoyed myself. Whether it's AEW, Impact, I don't give a shit. Professional wrestling. I live and breathe that shit. There's some good, there's some bad. I try to take, you know, the good out of it and just keep it positive for the most part. Unless there's something like really bad, then obviously I'll address that. But yeah, so there you have it. Let me know down below anything that you want me to cover potentially in the future. What did you think of SmackDown? Be honest. Did you think it sucked? If you thought it sucked, I could see why you think that, really. And what are your hopeful expectations for SummerSlam? Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.